Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about my top 5 favorite fantasy novels. As you can see, I own a lot of books, and I only keep my absolute top favorites. Sometimes I'll read a book once, it'll be good, but I know I don't want to read it again, so I'll gift it to a friend or sell it on the internet. These are like my favoriteest of the favorites, and out of this, I picked 5 that are my top favorite. So my very favorite fantasy book, like completely the top favorite, if I was going to an island to die, besides my Bible, I would take this book with me. I have read it probably 8 or 9 times, and it's so interesting. And that is C.J. Cherryh, The Dreaming Tree. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his or her name right. Yes, I know, I don't even know if the author is male or female. They also write some science fiction, which I wasn't really that big of a fan of, but the fantasy is just astounding. Also, this book has like the best personification of death I've ever seen. Death is actually a character in this book, and you get to meet him pretty early on. This book is just so amazing. I haven't read it in probably a year or 2. I'm gonna have to reread it again. It's one of my favorites. A really close second on my list is David and Leah Eddings' Felber, the Sorcerer. This book is apparently like a prequel to some of his other books, which I did later eventually read, but they're not as good. This book is just amazing. It's like a first-person account of this sorcerer who can live forever, and he gets to watch time pass, and he gets to see all these intrigues of men, and it has great world building. It has great politics. This book has amazing fantasy politics. I absolutely love this book. It has my favorite love story in it. My third favorite book is by Roger Zelazny. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either. And it's called The Great Book of Amber. And this is like 10 books he wrote in one, and I have it all together so I don't get lost. There are twists in this book that I never saw coming, and I'm pretty good since I've read a lot of fantasy. You know how you always oh, the author's doing this or this. The setting and the way this world works, I don't want to give anything away. It's just amazing. And the character development is amazing. You totally should read this. I am definitely a fan. My 4th and 5th favorite books is kind of a tie. It's between Patricia MacKillop's Riddle Master and Garth Nix's Sabriel. These are both really good. I love everything Patricia MacKillop writes. I wish her books were longer. Honestly, the only fault that I find in them is that they're super short. Her imagination and the way she has with words, it's like every book she writes is a poem. And the lyrical quality of how she puts words together just blows me away. Garth Nix's novel Sabriel, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's amazing. I love the female lead character. I love the way that she discovers things. I love the way the world works. This is a coming-of-age novel, but it's so much more than that. I know that people are like, oh, coming-of-age novel, so I've seen that so many ways. But this is just so good. It's just amazing. Even more than a coming-of-age novel, it has a very different type of magic in the world that uses bells, and I've never really seen that before, although I know it's popular in a subculture of fantasy. So these are my top 5 favorite fantasy books. And I'm going to make a separate video for my top 5 favorite science fiction books, and I may do, my top favorite classics. So let me know, what are your top 5 favorite fantasy books? And please recommend me some reading, because I feel like I've read everything out there, and I really need some new suggestions. So have a great day. Bye.